Hello and welcome to Not So Awesome Review. And today we're looking at the Sonic the Hedgehog 30th Anniversary 3-pack. And just a quick update for the channel. My back's been hurting, which is why I haven't uploaded anything this week. I didn't want to leave the channel without anything, because it's actually bad for your channel if you just stop uploading all of a sudden. So, doing something a little bit easy, and this is the 3-pack, which I picked up about a week and a half ago, somewhere around there. I missed out on this when it initially came out. I was looking for them individually and never found Mecha Sonic or Dr. Robotnik here, or Eggman I should say. I did get that Sonic and it's what got me back into the line initially, but I figured, you know, having a second one for modding wouldn't be too bad, and now I have 3 because of that special gold line one. But anyways, all that aside, today we're looking at this 3-pack. Again, I know it's a little bit older, but newer stuff hopefully soon. I know the new figures should be hitting out sometime next month, and I'll be looking at those as soon as I get my hands on them, and some other retro stuff, and some Dragon Ball Z stuff. I'm actually really excited because I'm planning on Dragon Ball Z video, which I've been working on for a while, and then some Dragon Ball Z type figures and some other figures. So yeah, anyways, getting on with this review, this 3-pack includes Dr. Eggman, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Mecha Sonic, and of course this is from the original Sonic the Hedgehog game, which is why we have the classic Sonic and we have Mecha Sonic, which looks really good, and of course the classic Eggman, which is the one I grew up with, the one I'm most familiar with and really like. So let's get on with this. We're going to start off with Sonic, just to kind of get him out of the way, since I already did a review on the other Sonic as my last video. It's basically the same in every way, except for this one has a working arm. The other one doesn't. The Walmart one, the gold one, the gold label one. I keep forgetting the name, but yeah, it's essentially the same Sonic. We have the movement right there. We have the arm. We have the hinge. We have the rotation, and I guess, yeah, hinge, rotation at the head. And again, legs, knees, rotation at the feet. It's a good Sonic. It's honestly one of my favorite ones. I do wish he had 2 fists, because that's just me, and I'm always wishing that the figures always had fists. I mean, I do like posed hands, but since we don't get anything to hold, at least give us a ring or something if you're going to give me a hand to hold something, you know what I mean? But it's funny because messing with this figure and Mecha Sonic has a ball peg on the top of his head. Why don't any of the other figures have a ball peg? That would have made it so much nicer, because we would have been able to get a little bit more movement out of the head with up and down, side to side. I know it's not too much, and with Sonic he's a little top heavy, so it's not the greatest, but it still would have been nice to have the option. Funny enough, his head actually popped off just completely, like that, when I took him out of the packaging. So yeah, that is possible. It's funny because I was trying to see how reusable the plastic packaging was, and honestly, it's good up until you get to Sonic and he gets stuck in there really well. So as a collector piece, if you don't want to open it and you don't want to ruin the plastic insert thing, keep Sonic in there. That's my advice. I mean, I'm sure you can get him back in there, but it won't look as nice as it did before. But paint-wise and everything like that, the figure looks good. The shoes, I believe, are painted red and molded white, so you can see some little imperfections here and there, but it's not that big of a deal. They do have the yellow on the buckle and everything. The eyes look good. The mouth, you know, it's alright. I'm not a big fan of the open mouth thing going on there. I actually like it better closed, but it's still a pretty good looking Sonic either way. And yeah, not really much to say here. Let's move on to the ones I'm actually interested in. Moving on to Dr. Eggman. Not to say I'm not interested in Sonic, it's just I already have him, so I already knew what I was getting into with that. Dr. Eggman here, it's new to me. I'm excited. He looks really good. I will say one thing though, be careful with the mustache, because it does feel like that is the part that it's going to end up breaking. Like years from now when you're looking for this on eBay, you're going to be looking for one that has a mustache that's not broken. Aside from that, the figure looks like he came out of the game. He looks really good. I love the slicing, the little reflective thing on the eyes where the glasses are. The nose looks good, the mustache looks good. It looks like Eggman. It looks like Robotnik from the original games, and I really love that. He does have actually a really good amount of articulation. No waist swivel, which they could have definitely done if they wanted to, but it's fine. He's not heavy at all, like at all, so that's pretty good because it kind of helps with balancing and stuff. It does have rotation at the head right there. Gotta be a little careful because the mustache does clip a little bit on the shoulder on this side. I don't know if it's just a little bit sideways or what, but he does have that rotation. Let's move his head this way so we can check out the arm that goes all the way up, down, all the way around, and then of course rotation right there at the elbow and bend at the elbow, which is alright. It's not the greatest, but it's Eggman. I don't really expect anything too amazing though. Yeah, I guess if he was in his ship, if he had a ship, which would have been an amazing playset to have him in his little pod. I guess he could reach the controls. His little arms move around here. They all are on a ball peg, you can see right there. So it gives him pretty much all the movement he needs. And then he does actually kick forward and kick back, and then you can rotate that somewhat, not all the way, and kick sideways. It does have a single jointed knee that does really well, honestly, and a other ball peg at the foot. So his articulation is actually pretty good. Like, I wouldn't expect him to even be able to crunch, period. I mean, even if you did a bigger figure, I guess there is a way to do it. I'm just thinking about it, like, if like another company were to make an Eggman and they wanted to make him super articulated, they can make it so the red part of his body is a different type of ball peg, and I guess it would shift down into the black here. So there is a way to do it if you really think about it. It's not something I would expect from Jakks at all to do, because this is perfect as is for the price and everything, for the individual figure or for the 3-pack. It's really good. It's honestly a really good figure, again, for the price. I actually really like it. I wish accessories and stuff, but I guess that would have cost us a few extra dollars. I don't know. I think they should have just rounded up to 30 and thrown in at least a ring and maybe an emerald, or I don't know, something. Just something. But anyways, moving on to what's probably my favorite figure of the bunch, and one of my favorite figures just overall is Mecha Sonic. The figure looks really good. The paint on it, it just pops really nice. It is a nice, shiny, metallic color throughout the body. There's a little bit of gray in there mixed with it too to dull out some parts, so it's a nice contrast. This really deep red, there's a specific name for this color red. I don't know it. I know of it. It's right there. You can see it. But overall, the figure looks really good. Honestly, the eye in the middle looks really nice. There's a little bit of an indent right here, which I think came from the packaging, which kind of sucks because he should be smooth all over. But I guess you could say it's battle damage. Still sucks, but it is what it is. I think the spikes came out really good. We have rivets going down the back here and right there. And we have these little spring things right here, you know, just molded in. We have the gears right here, black and again silver. Some more little rivets right there, again on the chest too. And like I said, he has a ball peg, so he can actually move his head back and forward and side to side, which the side to side motion adds so much to like any posing to any character. Side to side motion is honestly one of the best things you can do for any action figure, and it just gives you a more menacing look sometimes, and I really love it on this figure. So yeah, kind of weird that they gave him, again, a ball peg, while Sonic has just this little stick thingy going on there. Wish they would do that with more of the figures, because it really, again, it adds so much. It's really cool, really like it. One of the best articulated figures next to Rouge, I believe. She's more articulated than him, but, I mean, it's really close, honestly. So, rotation for the arm, we can go up that much. The armor does get in the way, come down, rotate all the way around. For the elbow, we can go in 90 degrees and then rotate outwards and inwards, which is really good. No motion at the wrist because it is one giant piece, but that's fine with me. For the legs, they can't really go out. Can they? I think they're supposed to. Yeah, okay. There we go. Just a little bit stuck there. But yeah, they can go outwards, which is good. Go back in a lot more than they should, honestly. That's actually really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, they can go in like that, which is actually really nice for posing. Rotate forward all the way. Rotate back all the way. I want to say if the arm wasn't in the way, you could probably just rotate it all the way around, honestly. We have a single jointed knee that does about 90 degrees right there. And then we have a hinge all the way back for the foot. Forward, not so much. And do we have any type of pivot at all? Not really, because that gets in the way if there was any anyway. So, no pivot, unfortunately, which would have just been, I think, the only thing this figure is honestly missing. Because this is Jakks at their best. This is Jakks at the top of their game. Articulation-wise, sculpt-wise, this is what they should be striving for all their figures. This, Rouge, the Bat, both probably S-tier figures in this company, in my opinion. Even Robotnik I would put up there as an A's here, but let's move on to some size comparisons and wrap this up. So first off, here we have Mecha Sonic next to Modern Sonic and Moving Sonic. You can see the size between these two isn't actually too far off, and these two it's a little bit taller, but it's not bad at all. They both look really good together, honestly. You can mix and match all you want. I do have Metal Sonic, but he's kind of really high up on a shelf and far back, and I can't reach it. So unfortunately can't do that, but I will be doing a comparison when the metallic one comes out. So look for it in that video in about half a month or something when that figure actually releases. Next up here is Classic Sonic with Modern Sonic, and again Game Sonic, and again out of scale because he is too big. Same thing I said in the last video. He doesn't scale in well with these figures because Classic Sonic is a lot shorter than Modern Sonic, but there we go, there we have them, just in case anyone is wondering. And let me just move these aside really quick so we can do a quick side by side with the individual release and this release. You can see both basically exactly the same figures, nothing different. Maybe just if you're counting the overspray on the feet, this one has a little bit cleaner than this one, but this one's dirtier in some places than the other one. Again, just varies, but yeah, pretty much that. And here we have Dr. Eggman and Dr. Robotnik next to each other, and they both look really good. You can see the inspiration from the original one to the Jim Carrey version of him. It fits. I'm fine with it. It's a movie. I'm not expecting anything crazy. Really love the design on the one on the left. Both of them scale in well with each other and with their own, I was gonna say with their own universe, but no, he's still too small to scale in with the 4-inch figures. And honestly, if you put him here with Sonic and Mecha Sonic, it's not too bad. I do feel like Sonic should be just maybe a little bit smaller compared to this Eggman, but it's fine, it works, I love it. Great 3-pack, definitely recommend it if you haven't picked up any of these figures. If you're missing Mecha or if you're missing Robotnik, it might be worth it, though I want to say Robotnik was re-released not too long ago. I don't remember if it was this one or Modern him, but I do expect him to be released in the future, even if he wasn't. And same with Mecha, he's going to come back, so you don't need 3-pack. I'm just impatient. I didn't want to try and hunt down a Mecha Sonic and a Robotnik, so I decided to get this because I saw it at Target and was like, yeah, okay, I've been wanting this anyway. So I picked it up, have an extra Sonic now, which I'm going to try and figure out something to do to, but we'll see what that is in the future. Aside from that, not really much else to talk about here other than, yeah, I recommend the 3-pack again, especially if you haven't picked up these figures. Mecha Sonic alone is worth it. He's going for around 20 plus on the aftermarket, so it's not really that bad of a deal if you look at it that way, considering this 3-pack is about $28, doesn't even reach 30 exactly, so it's a pretty good deal. Anyways, that's my review for the Sonic the Hedgehog 30th Anniversary 3-pack. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, videos next week, hopefully. Dragon Ball stuff and all that other retro figures. And I don't know about anything modern, but we'll see. It's something else that's come out. I haven't seen anything come out in like the last few weeks that I actually really want that's new. But I will be doing the other Sonic figures when they come out. And yeah, we'll see how things go next week. And anyways, thank you for watching. I will see you all later. Goodbye.